What's up guys, Higgsbo here, and today we're going to do a video covering the new release of the ATV and I'll talk a little bit about the patch 1.8. So that being said, as you guys can see, I have purchased the DLC, which is this one. But let's go ahead and go to the news section and take a look at some of this patch 1.8 thing that came out. Now this patch is super big. I'm not going to go into details on every little single thing, but I'm just going to pretty much give you guys an overview on what it was that they did. Now, the features is improved shooting targets HUD. I want to see how that actually affects the actual game and the experience. 6 additional outposts, that's awesome. Added to Hirschfelden, and will appear revealed on the map if closest lookout tower has been claimed. Okay, that's good. 7 additional outposts have been added to Leighton Lake as well, and that's pretty much the features. And they fixed some bugs, gameplay fixed issue with terrain covering targets at the shooting range. That's awesome. Animals not correctly repopulate after being killed, but no harvest. That's really good as well. Fixed animal exploits near Lake Kraken. I thought that was already fixed. I mean, I haven't gotten a lot of animals in Lake Kraken. The last video I did, I spent 20 minutes and killed probably 4 or 5 black-tailed does, and probably like 1 buck. But it's not really an exploit. Exploit used to be when it first came out. There was like probably like 20-30 elks and moose there. That was an exploit, but I did not see that. That was an actual issue. But I guess that they saw it that way, so whatever. No longer possible to trigger toggle target buttons from outside the control room. I didn't even know that was a thing. Fixed issue with the lever action, giving shotgun stats instead of rifle stats. Oh, nice. Fixed issue with the aim toggle resetting after confirming an animal. Multiplayer. Bullet trajectories now work correctly. Scopes are now correctly shown. In the updated multiplayer, when harvesting an animal with shredded takedowns, or shared takedowns, players now receive the correct information. So it looks like they did a lot of fixing of bugs. I mean, obviously this game has a lot of bugs still, so some of these changes are gonna look non-existent to a lot of people now, because they are fixes, but they're not fixes that are very noticeable, because obviously there's other bugs that are actually taking over players' interaction a lot more than some of these, based on what I'm seeing. But I'm not gonna go through all of them. One of the best things that I saw here, that you would get refunded players who previously bought additional tents and ground blinds, for up to 4 additional tents will get in-game currencies. And now one thing I did notice is when I went into my game, the tents I had placed down no longer existed. Now that's fine, because if they give me the money back, then that's totally fine. I can always go and put them back down. But that being said, I have to rebuy and replace the tents. So that's actually pretty good. Let's go see what this ATV is about, man. I've been waiting to see this, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter the game now, and we'll get right into the review of the ATV. Alright guys, so we have just entered Leighton Lake, and I don't know exactly what I have to do to get this, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that everything takes place in the store. So garage. Oh wow, look at this. This is sweet. We have a garage, we have a Saber 4x4 Crimson, and we have this one, this charcoal, and you can just request them. That's pretty good. They all have pretty much the same handling, the same everything, is just different colors. So for the sake of being hunter friendly, I'm gonna go with the green, simply because it blends better with the environment. So let's go ahead and request it. Your vehicle has arrived. Awesome. Let's go ahead and, oh man, look at this. This is so cute. Looks like a toy. Looks like one of these remote control, or like these battery operated cars, to mimic the real life thing that you give to little kids. Look at this. You get close to it and you can actually like interact with it. Your body interacts with it. That's pretty cool. Let's get on top of this. Hey! Oh man, this is badass. Let's do some Grand Theft Auto thing right here. Let's go chase down deer with this. That's pretty good. Tells you the kilometers at the bottom right hand corner. Tells you kilometers, how fast you're going. And then there's a blue bar, which I have no idea what it means actually. But I'm pretty sure I could chase down some deer with this and do some Ted Nugent thing on top of this. Just have, I don't know if somebody can actually ride in back of you. That would be cool though. You can actually ride behind deer. I mean, at that point, I don't think it'll be a hunting game anymore. It'll be pretty much a slaughtering game. You have somebody in the back with a rifle and you're just chasing down animals and whatnot and taking them out. Your buddy in the back is taking them out. But I mean, first impressions on this thing, it pretty much handles exactly like any vehicle that you could possibly have in any game. They did stay true to what they said about this vehicle not being a necessity. Obviously it's not a necessity. It's something extra you can get if you want to enjoy the ability to have vehicles. I mean, it's $3 guys, so please, I hope nobody starts to cry about this, but it does facilitate your ability to travel around the map a lot quicker, especially if you're a new player and you haven't discovered some of the outposts. You can definitely get one of these and discover those a lot quicker instead of having to do hours, because it has taken me real life hours to walk around the entire map and find all the outposts. And what do you know, now they just so happen to have released 6 and 7, which is like 13 or something like that. So yeah, I have to get on top of finding those as well. But first impressions about this is pretty much what I thought it would be, is just basic vehicle for the game. Now my main challenge for this is going to be knowing when it applies, when to use it and when not to use it, because as you guys know, this is a hunting game and stealth is crucial, especially if you're luring the animals in. And as you guys can see, this thing does a massive amount of noise. The noise meter is completely red, which I have never ever had the ability to do while walking. And as you guys know, a red meter, one bar in the red meter can spook animals up to 100 meters away. So we have 3 bars. I don't think wherever you're traveling with this, I don't think there's gonna be any deer anywhere around you, unfortunately. So I would suggest you guys are very mindful of where you use this and how you use it, because if you really are trying to hunt and not explore or whatnot, this vehicle might actually hinder you. So that's pretty much my take on it, based on my playstyle. My playstyle, as a lot of you guys know, is trying to be stealthy, stalk the animal. I usually stalk them, and I jump from tree to tree, pretty much. As you guys can see, this tree right here will hide you perfectly fine. It will hide you completely. You can call animals in right up to your nose, with the exception, obviously, of the wind. But as you guys see, I'm completely neutral right now. And the moment you get on top of one of these, you're pretty much letting everyone know in a 150 meter radius that you're there. So I do not recommend you guys to do this if you plan on hunting. I suggest you leave the ATV about 150-200 meters away from where you plan to go. So like that, you're able to sneak up on animal and sneak up on game that you're trying to spook. But my final conclusions about the ATV, I think is a great addition. By no means is it necessary, and by no means is it gonna overpower anybody. because as you guys can tell, you can travel, but you're basically scaring everything in your path 200 meters away from you. So it does have a balance there, guys. So that's something I wanted to let you guys know. That being said, I'm gonna play around with this ATV a bit more and have some more information, probably do some sciencing with it and get back to you guys and tell you guys what I find out. But as of right now, first impressions about it, I think it's great. It's a great addition. Anytime where they add something into the game it's a great time to play the game. So that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave that like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and as always, this has been Higgsbo, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.